This is a book review of Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. Hi, welcome back to my new YouTube video. My name is Justina. I'm happy that you clicked on this video. Today, we're going to talk about the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. This isn't a fictional book, that's why I can't really spoiler anyone, so this is a spoiler-free review in a way. I changed some of the things he wrote in the book because I think it sounds better in my way. This video isn't meant to offend anyone. Let's begin. I give this book a 10 out of 10 because I like the book and I agree with almost everything it says. From here on, I'll put in my edited notes. You don't need much education to have a rich dad mindset. Poor people work for money, but money works for rich people. It's pathetic to say that most of your money went into your house. Parents teach their children about money, but because the parents are poor, their children become poor. People who give up are the poor ones. Doing something and learning while doing it is more effective than just learning but not doing it. The problem is that most people just learn but don't do. For example, McDonald's sells the worst unhealthy food ever. Almost anyone could make better food, but no one is doing it. It's like you learned how to make better food than McDonald's, but you don't use that knowledge. That's what most people do, and that's why we still have McDonald's. Life pushes all of us around. Some people give up and others fight. A few learn the lesson and move on. They welcome life pushing them around. It's easier to change yourself than everyone else. Most people become a slave to money and then get angry at their boss. It's ironic. The fear of not having enough money keeps people working at a low-paying job. They're doing exactly what they don't want to do. Poor people's brain is being controlled by emotions. Money controls poor people's emotions and their souls. Instead of being afraid of the power of money, master it. Thinking that a job is making you secure is lying to yourself. Let money work for you 24/7. If you want to be rich, you need to be financially literate. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Liability is, for example, a house or a car. Cash flow tells the story of how a person handles money. Financial aptitude is 1. What you do with the money once you make it. 2. How you keep people from taking it from you. 3. How to keep it longer. 4. How to make that money work hard for you. An intelligent person hires people who are more intelligent than he or she is. The rich buy assets that generate money and make them rich in the long run. Investing is the key to becoming rich. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. Many people spend their entire life minding someone else's business and making them rich. Your profession may be a banker, but you still need your own business. Your business revolves around your asset column, not your income column. Rich people spend their money this way. 1. Earn. 2. Spend. 3. Pay tax. But poor people pay their taxes first and then they spend their money. The rich use corporations. I don't remember what that is. That's why the poor and middle class pay taxes but the rich don't. The poor and middle class work for others. The rich lets money work 24/7 for them. Elon Musk earns $70 million per day. If I compare everyone with Elon Musk, everyone could at least earn $1 million in their entire life if they would play the cash flow game on www.richdad.com. Take whatever happens and make it better. Hard work is more worth than luck. Learn to manage risk instead of avoiding it. Problems and mistakes are there to teach you something. Self-doubt is the reason why poor people are poor. Does that mean I'm going to be homeless? Create your own luck. JOB is an acronym for just over broke. I have no idea why I wrote this, but teachers should have done what you want to do, because they wouldn't work for the government if they wouldn't be teachers. Communication is important. Back to the example about McDonald's. The poor tries to perfect their hamburgers and fries instead of selling it. The rich a McDonald's sells a bad one. Know a little about a lot. This is a bad example but the only one I can think of right now. There is this book called Moz. It says that in World War II there was this guy who became a slave, but then he became one of the good slaves because he could do many things. The Germans helped him in the end because they gained something from keeping him alive. I know that Rich Dad Poor Dad isn't about war, but you can use the advice for other things like a war too. Back to the book. You need to be a good teacher and student if you want to be rich. Work to learn. Don't work for money. Don't specialize in only one thing. It's like, don't become a slave to money, but neither be a slave to something that you're good at. In the end, learning new skills is always useful. Failure inspires winners and defeats losers. Failure is something good because you can learn something from it. Rich people take a loss and make it a win. If someone says never to you, prove them wrong. Brag about failing at something because fail means first attempt in learning. But don't revolve your life around the past. It's good and okay to fail, but what's even more important is to move on. Leave the past in the past. Focus means follow one course until successful. Criticism blinds while analysis opens your eyes. Never think I can't afford that. Instead think how can I afford that? Eleanor Roosevelt once said, do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. You'll be damned if you do, and you'll be damned if you don't. She's one of the first women who were brave enough to smoke in public places when it was illegal. Because she and a couple of other women did that, cigarettes became a sign of being a strong woman. she and the other. Couple of women basically changed history of cigarettes. Pay yourself first before anyone else because then you'll feel pressured to make more money to pay others too. Pay yourself first means your assets first. Poor people try not to lose, that's why they don't win. Not losing doesn't equal winning. Everyone who invests loses money at some point, but that's not enough to make rich people quit. A little greed is good because it can help to keep you going. But not too much greed. Too much greed is the reason why some people fail. For most people, the reason they don't win financially is because the pain of losing money is far greater than the joy of being rich. There is gold everywhere. You can't see it because you don't think gold is everywhere. Why do you want to be rich? You have 2 ears but only 1 mouth. Do you understand what I mean by that? You should listen twice as much as you talk. Financial education is more important than investing. If you don't know how to invest, you're going to lose money if you invest. Learn as much as you can. That's why learning fast is a priceless skill. Excuses don't exist. You make them up. Learn from your mistakes or you'll make them again. The poor argue instead of asking questions. Make good choices. Don't get into large debt. The right friends are important. Rich people talk about money but they don't brag. Rich people are a valuable source for information. Often what you know is old. That's why educate yourself. If you lack self-discipline, nothing besides yourself is going to be able to help you. Many lottery winners lose all their money because they don't have self-discipline. If you work a normal job, 15% of your money is going to go to the government. Savings are used to make more money, not to pay bills. Many middle managers get stuck because they know how to work with people below them, but not with people above them. Brokers are important, I forgot why. Invest in good companies. Be smarter than money. People work for money because they are obeying slaves to money. Find heroes who make the thing you want to do easy. Pretend to be your hero. Give what you want and you shall receive. This fits perfectly with the book I am reading right now. The Go-Giver says you should give people more in value than they pay for. If you want something, give it to someone else first. You need a strong, clear reason to push through obstacles. Invest in your greatest asset, your mind, before investing in stocks or real estate. To get rich, it takes a long view of wealth, not a get-rich-quick mentality. The easy road often becomes hard and the hard road often becomes easy. I agree with especially this because I thought it would take years to make a YouTube video, but look at me now. I'm posting a video each week. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Aka working for money and expecting to become wealthy. Action beats inaction. Lol, obviously. Look for new ideas. Find someone who has done what you want to do. Take classes, read and attend seminars. Make lots of offers. Shop for bargains in all markets. Real estate, investing, groceries. Look in the right places to find gold. I experienced this once. I thought that people wanted to buy this one thing because I wanted to buy it. But when I tried to sell it, no one bought it. That's why look for people who want to buy first. Then look for someone who wants to sell. Think big as you want. Learn from history. I'm not saying that if something didn't work for someone else, you shouldn't try. I'm saying that if you know something that happened before a big investment return and it happens again, you should invest again. Bill Gates was one of the richest men before he turned 30. At least he once was the richest. If you know what you're doing, investing is not risky. It's common sense. It's what's in your head that determines what is in your hands. If you want to be rich, you must know what kind of income to work hard for, how to keep it, and how to protect it from loss. Rich Dad. The rich know how to have money work hard for them. Money is only an idea. I know this is like free an advertisement, but print out the manifestation bill on the secret.tv website and fill in the amount of money you want to have and when you want to have it. It works. I promise. Just believe in it. The government taxes the income you work hard for more than the income your money works hard for. This is the preface of the Rich Dad's Cash Flow book, but I reviewed it and don't want it to go to waste. That's why I'm going to tell you my opinion. Aka quotes in it too. You need physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual education because you need it. Schools make employers. Now I know why I hate school sometimes. Schools only focus on mental and a little bit on physical health. That's not enough. Having high grades in school doesn't mean being successful in life. Millions of people leave school each year only to be trapped in jobs they don't like. Here's a story. This one guy made a lot of money via his professional training. But he was emotionally angry, spiritually dead, and soon his body followed. Rip for him. If you want to be rich, don't listen to poor people. Facts. Find good supporters. People who take action are the ones who make the most mistakes and learn from them to win in the game of life. Thomas Edison once said, "I did not fail 1014 times before creating the light bulb. I successfully found out what did not work 1014 times." People fail to achieve success because they fail to fail enough times. That's why I hope someone wants to fail for infinite times together with me to become quadrillionaires one day. That was supposed to be a joke, but it's not even that bad of an idea. The path is the goal. Don't work hard, work smart. Story time. I dislike reading because when I have something else I can think about, it takes 1 hour to read 10 pages. I wish I would be lying, but sometimes it gets really bad where I only read 6 pages in 1 hour. I tried my best to read fast my entire life, but my brain is not made for reading. Luckily, I found a solution for my problem. Now I listen to audiobooks while reading the physical books. With my story, I wanted to show that even though I'm a slow reader, I read books, but I don't work hard reading 10 pages per hour for 30 hours to finish a book. Instead, I work smart. That means listening to audiobooks while reading the physical book. The last but not least thing, schools prepare you to be an employee or self-employed instead of preparing you to own a big company and be an investor. This is the end of this Rich Dad Poor Dad review. Thank you for watching this. If you made it until here, comment with a cat emoji, like, and subscribe. I hope I see you on my next video. I love you. 3 Bye bye.